my wife takes saxophone lessons every day. And so there's her walking around the house, there's saxophone. She's an actress, you know, a great actress. She's making a film right now. I'm going to go and be her set.
Michael, I'm so excited to chat with you today about everything that you have going on, but I know that you were getting your first holiday bubbly flavor sparkling water. I see it behind you, and bubbly is like, it's our favorite too. I have a whole stack of it in my house.
That's amazing. Yeah, it's so cool. I was really pumped. I was really excited when it's weird, you know, this relationship has been a very organic one, like it really has. And, you know, Bubbly is a big company, you know, but it's been a really cool and very fulfilling relationship because of how really open they've been to everything that I've wanted to do and be. And I think I really, my dream was that this was something that would last a long time.
Yeah.
And so I was ambitious, and really it was important to me that whatever we did was great, always, you know. It was never just okay, I'll sell that. It was, even now when I talk about new commercials we're making and things we're doing, I actually sit and write with the writers. And we like, you know, we go back and forth together. This can, for the first time, I don't actually physically have to go to the stores and fix the ease myself, because they actually did it.
I love it.
So it's really cool. It's really cool. It's really fun.
Definitely. I love it. And you know, you are the one that always gets us into the holiday spirit. And I love the new music video that just came out. It's fantastic. I mean, what's it like kind of revisiting these songs 10 years later? I know that you have a new deluxe special edition of the album coming out. So, I mean, what's it like kind of revisiting that and doing another music video for this?
It was emotional, you know. I think that I couldn't believe it had been 10 years firstly. You know what? I've been through a lot. I think our whole world has been through a lot. And I think when I think that a kid from Burnaby, this little town where I'm from, the son of a fisherman, that somehow I could be such a big part of what I think is the greatest time of the year, it's a privilege for me. You know, it sounds probably cheesy for me to say it, but I'm emotional about it. Like I know it makes my mom and dad really proud, and my wife thinks it's really, I mean, when I was a kid, Christmas meant a lot to me, and I think it was because my mom and dad, there's me and my two little sisters, and my mom and dad saw their world through the eyes of their babies, and we had this sense of wonderment, the way children do, you know. And 10 years ago, I had never even thought about having kids, and all of a sudden I've got 3 beautiful babies, 8 years old and 6 and 3. And you know what? I see the holiday through their eyes just like my mom and dad did. And so I'm even deeper into it, and it's even a more genuine relationship than I think I ever thought I'd have. And I think when I went through what we went through with my kid, I think that I had a real epiphany, and that was, wow, how lucky am I to, this is my life, you know? Yeah. And it's really cool. And it's made life a lot even better for me. And the fact that not only do I get to be part of this, and I get to have this fun thing with the Christmas thing and this video that I really love so much, I'm so excited because during the last 7 months, I just happened to make the greatest record of my life.
Really?
And when you hear it, you're gonna go crazy. You're gonna go really crazy. And so it's so fun for me to have this, and then to have my real life, which is touring across the globe, and, you know, having all this new music I've written, and making this really special record. It's a good time. And my kid's good, and thank God, knock on wood, life is good.
Good. I'm so happy to hear that he is doing well and healthy. And, you know, it's been a number of years. So I'm glad that, you know, he is still strong as ever. I mean, looking back at that time in your life, I know that you said at that point that maybe music, you put it on hold. Was there ever a point that maybe you weren't going to go back to it at all?
Of course. Yeah. I had probably no doubt that I wasn't. Mm-hmm. It wasn't really even it really wasn't even a thought. Mm-hmm. The truth is, it's funny, you know, I feel like I should take the opportunity in this moment to sort of speak to other families, because right now, as we speak, there's so many families going through so much worse and really tough things. And you know, people out there, I don't care whether you're religious or not, or what book you read, what you believe. Pray for them, you know, because it helps. I believe it helps. So all you beautiful families out there, yeah, it happened to me, it happened to us, it happened to my boy. And that means that it's not you, you're not being punished. Because a lot of parents feel like they did something wrong. But just sometimes it just happens. And so, you know, no matter what, you're gonna be okay and things are gonna get better. And no matter what, you're gonna live a deeper life, because when you learn what it means to suffer and hurt, you'll also learn what it means to enjoy the good times. And like my grandpa used to say, today's curse is tomorrow's blessing. So, you know, I wish you nothing but love.
Definitely. I'm sure it puts everything in perspective. And I would imagine that it just brings your family even closer together during these hard times.
Yeah. And I think, listen, we've all just been through 2 years of hard times. And I think COVID has truly been wow. I mean, what a not just a reminder, but for so many of us, it's the first time we really understood. We always thought we'd talk about mental health issues, you know, oh, mental health. I don't think any of us realize how vulnerable we all are. How unstable, the best of us, the strongest of us, our mental health is. And so many of us had a hard time with jobs, with money, with our economic situations, people that we lost, people that are still dealing with health issues. And so it's, you know, this is gonna sound really weird, but, you know, now years ago, we had the trade towers and this unthinkable thing happened. And I watched the country come together in complete unity and bring each other through one of the toughest times in the history of this great country. And through COVID, I've seen almost the opposite. And we're better than that. This isn't a political issue. This is a human issue. And we need to sort of put down our ideological ideas, and we need to just really agree to disagree and have a little more empathy and help each other through. Because let me tell you, you know this, the people of America have really shown through their actions why they're the greatest country in the world. And I think it's time for us to wake up and do that again. And I mean, listen, I know I say this as a Canadian, but I don't think many Americans really understand that when I say America, I mean North America, because we are so deeply connected. And even though we may feel like a small mouse beneath your giant elephant, we are brothers and sisters of yours, and we feel it, we're affected by it, and we just want the best things for you, because that means the best things for us too.
I couldn't agree with you more. Hopefully, you know, unity is right around the corner, and you know, we all need it in these desperate times. I mean, what would you say? You said that, you know, this album that you're creating, this record that you're creating is, you know, maybe your favorite yet. I mean, what inspired this music, and has it been the past few years that really kind of made this music take shape?
Yeah, oh, absolutely. Absolutely. It's everything I've been through. I think it's funny, you know, one of the things that really happened was when you feel like you lost everything, you only have to gain. And I just started to say yes. It was weird, you know, I used to do a lot of things that were, I think, probably motivated by fear. The fear of failure, the fear of what would they think, what would they say? You know, I don't want to lose that part of the audience. I don't want to grow too fast, but I don't want to stay stagnant. And all of a sudden, I've been through the worst. And I know we've all been through the worst. And I thought, you know what? I'm just going to say yes. I'm just going to open up it sounds like so new agey, but I'm going to open up my life and my heart to the universe. And I'm going to just say yes. Yes. Yes, I will work. Yes, I will. Let's write that song. Yes, and all of a sudden, it just all started to come together. And I promise you, I don't think I've made the best record or feel. This is, I need to be careful because I don't know that I'll ever make another record like this.
Wow.
And so I need to concentrate more on really being in the moment and enjoying everything that's about to happen when this comes out, because I'm about to take one of those rides that you take. And I have to like, just sort of say, okay, just remember this, enjoy it, have fun on this ride, because it's going to be crazy, because, you know, the next one may not be like this. And it just sort of all, just kind of all came together for me. I wish I could just play it for people now.
I know, I like can't wait to hear it.
Listen, I wrote with my favorite artists and songwriters. I covered some of my favorite songs. It's too good.
I cannot wait. Are your kids interested in music and singing and things like that? Are any of them following in the footsteps?
I love it. I mean, music is such a massive part of our life. And, my wife, it's constant. Like, my wife has big saxophone lessons every day. And so there's her walking around the house with her saxophone. She's an actress, you know, a great actress. She's making a film right now. I'm going to go and be her set. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but I take care of the kids and bring her food, and basically I do whatever she does for me on tour. But music is huge. As a matter of fact, one of the songs that's one of the singles coming out on the new record started with my son. He came to me, he said, "Poppy, I have an idea," and he sang it to me, and I said, "Wow, that's a great idea, dude." And all of a sudden, I started writing with this wonderful, you know, Ryan Tedder?
Yeah, of course.
He's a sweetheart. He's become one of my great friends. And I said, "Ryan, what do you think of this?" And dude, we wrote a song based upon this little idea and the concept, and it's something. I know, this all sounds so weird. In context, later, when this record comes out and you start hearing it, you're going to be like, what the hell? Like,
it'll all make sense. All the pieces will come together. Totally. I know that you and your wife just recently celebrated 10 years together. Congratulations. What's the secret to your successful marriage, and how do you guys keep the spark alive with 3 kids running around? Because with somebody with 2, it's hard sometimes.
I think listen, I think I just married someone so much better than me. So and you know how guys sometimes they say that, and they say like, she's the better half, and they say it so that they can look humble, or like that they're like being like a politically correct guy. No, my wife is smarter than me, and she is my stylist. She is my barometer to, you know, what's good, what's bad. What should I say? Should I say that? And she'll say, "Idiot, you shouldn't say that." I would say what we've been through, she's been the heart of our family, the anchor, and she's my best friend, and I'm just lucky she hasn't divorced me, you know? So I just keep hanging on. You know, it's cute. The other day, so she said to me, "You know, Mike," we were looking at the kids in bed, and our little girl is 3, and she's getting so big, you know, and she said, "Mike, you know, maybe one more." And I says, "Lou," I says, "You know, I don't know how I feel about that." I said, "You know, like, you know, 3 is good, you know." And my wife giggled, and I said, "What's funny?" And she said, "I think you're so cute that you think you have an option."
That's hysterical. Well, Michael, this was an absolute pleasure. I really appreciate you taking the time and speaking with me. Congratulations on everything you have going on. I can't wait for the new record, and I hope you and your family have a wonderful holiday season.
You're so sweet. Thank you. Cheers to you. Have a bubbly Christmas. Thank you.
Cheers to you. All right. Thanks so much.
Take care.
All right. Bye.